Hello, it's Ananda from Vital Natural and I'm back to talk about dehydrated skin. So this is part 2. Previously I talked about what caused dehydrated skin and also some of the emollient ingredients that you can actually use to help manage and rehydrate or help stop evaporation from dehydrated skin. I also discussed 2 products that were very good for very dehydrated skin that is also prone to redness and irritation. In this video I'm going to discuss creams or lotions that are good for skins that's mildly to moderately dehydrated but may be prone to congestion, or that if you use very rich creams it doesn't sink in, it tends to sit on the surface of the skin and feel greasy, and that's not the effect that we want to create. So we want to form a barrier by using emollients to stop water loss, but we don't want to feel greasy or slippery on the surface of the skin. We want ingredients to sink completely into the skin within 5 minutes so that they can do what they're supposed to do. Okay, so for mild to moderate dehydration, we want a cream or a lotion that does have that moisture holding capacity but isn't too rich or greasy. And this is called oil in water emulsion. So the majority of the cream is actually water or water-based ingredients like hydrosols, and then some oil is added to increase the moisture holding capacity. Okay, whereas the other richer creams we talked about were water and oil emulsions, so majority was oil and then a small proportion of water. Okay, I've got a couple of examples here, or I've got 3 in fact, and I'm going to actually show you what they're like on the back of my hand. The first one is from Third Stone Botanicals, and it's the Rosewood Moisture Lotion. Okay, and this cream is for, it says dry and mature skin, but we use this for dehydrated skin as well. Okay, so I'm going to pump some out onto my skin there. As you can see, it pumps out quite easily, meaning that it's not a really rich, thick cream. It's more like a lotion, and it goes in quite easily. Okay, it feels really nice and smooth and doesn't leave a greasy after layer. Okay, the ideal thing about this, the ingredients in this, is it's based on rose water, so and that's the first ingredient, which means it's by percentage the largest quantity in the product. It's got some oils such as jojoba and sunflower and sweet almond, and again they also have an emollient effect, but they're light oils, so they're going to sink into the skin quickly rather than sitting on the surface of the skin. But then it's also got some cocoa butter and some shea butter. Those ingredients by proportion are much less than those fine, molecularly fine oils which will sink in. So while they will have a richer effect on the skin, the butters will be slightly more emollient, their percentage is less. So again, they're going to sink in easily and the skin's not going to feel greasy or the cream's not going to feel too rich. And so my hand is feeling very hydrated, and within 5 minutes all of those ingredients will have sunk in completely, and again that's the effect that you want. So that's Rosewood Moisture Lotion from Third Stone Botanical. Another one, a great new one from New Zealand, and this is the Organic Skin Co. So these are organic products, and this one is called Luminous Rosehip and Orange Day Moisturiser. So one of the significant ingredients in this is rosehip oil, but it's also based on water and aloe vera juice. So again, an oil in water emulsion. The ingredients aren't rich and heavy, or the primary ingredients, but then it has those fine oils such as rosehip that will actually have the emollient effect. So nourish the skin, hold in the moisture without being rich or greasy. So that's the Organic Skin Co. Luminous Rosehip and Orange Day Moisturiser. Also smells divine. And lastly, and this is probably the richest of the 3 that I'm going to show you today, is Mukti Nourishing Facial Cream. Sorry, it's got kakadu, plum and pomegranate. So there we go there. Lovely packaging on both of those. And I've got a little tester here. Okay. So this is, as you can see, slightly thicker. And it's got a lovely I shouldn't say lovely beige colour because there's really nothing lovely about beige, but what I like about this colour in a cream means that you can actually see the active ingredients. This creams that are white are great, but it means that they've actually used herbal extracts rather than herbal tinctures or herbs that maintain the phytochemicals, and so you can see this beige colour as an indication of the herbal ingredients, and that was the same with the Rosewood Moisture Lotion. It's a slightly yellowy colour. So this one is slightly richer, still it rubs in beautifully, goes a long way. And even now, it doesn't feel tacky or rich or too heavy on the skin. Okay, and again, when I go back to this hand, it's about 3 or 4 minutes later now, that's sunk completely in, just leaving my skin feeling moisturised and hydrated, and that's the effect we're looking for. So these creams are a step up from gels or very light lotions, which are more suitable to oilier or combination skins. And I describe all of these 3 skins being suitable from normal through to mild or moderate dehydration. Now with normal skin tones, you can actually find that most of the year fine, you can get away with a lighter cream or lotion, but come winter, particularly in Brisbane, I know this is maybe a little bit Australia-centric, but generally in winter there's less humidity. And so when that humidity drops, obviously the water loss from your skin is greater, and so you need that slightly richer cream. So that's one way that you can combat skin dehydration, is by using emollient-based creams, and they are generally, just to recap, shea and cocoa butter, and you want a greater proportion of that if your skin's more dehydrated, of those ingredients, or some of the lighter oils, rosehip, almond, jojoba, and if your skin is less dehydrated, then you want those to be a more significant percentage of the cream or lotion. You can also look for coconut and avocado butter, coconut or avocado oil, or even macadamia oil. Them slightly molecularly heavier oils, and so more inclined to stay on the surface of the skin a little bit longer. So again, that's more for moderate to severe dehydrated skin. Okay, that's all for today, or for this video blog. Next I'm going to talk about night serums and how they can help repair the skin cells to improve skin cell hydration and therefore overall hydration of the skin. And also I will discuss what foods and nutrients you can eat to help support skin hydration. So thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.